Welcome to Homework Lib.
Given the equation 6x plus 2y equals 9 and the point negative 3.9 negative 1.4, we want to write the slope-intercept form. So that's a fancy way of saying solve for y. So you would subtract 6x to both sides first, and then divide everything by 2, and y would equal negative 6 over 2 is negative 3x plus 9 halves, or 4.5. Since we're using decimals, I'll go ahead and use a decimal here, 4.5. That's the slope-intercept form of the original equation. Now, to be parallel through that point means you have the same slope, so we will use it. When we're writing the equation, think of mx plus b. We're going to use negative 3 to be parallel. We're going to use the x coordinate, negative 3.9, and the y coordinate, negative 1.4, to solve for b that we need to use to be parallel. Negative 3.9 times negative 3 is 11.7. And then we're going to subtract 11.7 to both sides, and we're going to get negative 13.1. So our parallel line through that point would be y equals negative 3x minus 13.1. Onto the perpendicular. Back to our first structure. So if the slope of this line is negative 3, the perpendicular slope is 1/3, opposite reciprocal. So we're going to use 1/3 for m. Through that same point would be negative 3.9. And the y value, still the negative 1.4. Negative 3.9, a third of that is negative 1.3. Add 1.3 to both sides, and we'll get negative 0.1. And so y equals 1/3 x minus 0.1 would be perpendicular through that point.